Okay, today we're going to ask you about who your mentors in life have been.
My mother and my daddy.
Okay, what are some important things that you learned from them?
Well, everything that I am right now. Gosh, I learned to always smile, be kind, and to do a lot of service. I went with my daddy everywhere. We took everything to everybody, that were so poor. We took wood, we took coal, we took food, we took blankets, we took jackets, sweaters.
So, who did you learn gardening from?
From both my mother and dad.
They both worked together?
Oh, yeah. Oh, we all, yeah. Yep, we sure did.
That sounds like you and Morris, too.
Oh, yeah. And my mother, she picked cotton, and my daddy with the horse and the plow, plowed up the garden, and we had to plant, and yeah. And we raised pigs, and I took care of the pigs. We had chickens. We took care of the chickens, me and my sister, and she didn't take care of the pigs. I took care of the pigs. And then my grandma had a cow, so we got the milk, and she made the castellava, which is Italian cheese. And what else you want to know?
Well, what was it? It sounds like pigs were a little bit trickier to take care of. How did you take care of the pigs?
The pigs, well, we had these big containers, and we just had all kind of food. We had this special food you had to give them too. But we just had all the slop, what you call slop, everything, because they'll eat everything. And so Daddy had an old station wagon, and he left the back end down, and he'd line those up. And so I would drive it down and just pour it over in the troughs, and here they would come. We had hundreds of pigs.
Hundreds?
Yeah, we had hundreds, yeah.
Wow. So how old were you when you were driving the truck and feeding the pigs?
I was, I was first 10 years old. I was 10.
Wow.
Yeah, I was 10, and then, from then on, yeah. And when I was 14, I would pick up my grandma every day and take her to the cemetery every day.
Elizabeth is 10.
And I would drive the back roads and go down, and then I had to park, and I'd park, and then I'd go across the street and go to the post office and get the mail. I still remember my box number 318. You had to turn the thing,
So that was your daily routine. What time did you get up in the morning?
Oh my gosh, we got up at, I guess it was 5:30 we got up. 5:30, yeah. We made our lunches the night before, me and my sister. We got up at 5:30, and we had to be up to catch the bus. We was out there at about 15 till 7 to catch the bus.
Wow. Did you have to walk to the bus stop?
From our house, we had a little ways to walk.
Wow. And you still wake up at 5:30.
5 o'clock.
5 o'clock. It's a good time of morning.
And my daughter Terry, she wakes up at 4:30. Because she was just used to getting up and, going to seminary.
Wow.
It was a little easier for Tina.
So there was, who did you look up to as you were growing up? Who's someone you really looked up to?
I've got to say, my mom and dad.
Mm-hmm. You were talking about an aunt?
And then my Aunt Billy, my mother's baby sister, that's still living. Yeah.
What did you like about Aunt Billy?
Everything. Everything.
Clark?
Don't touch the...
Clark, don't touch the telephone numbers, okay? Let's leave them here. Come over here.
Aunt Billy, she played every kind of ball. She was so good, and she could run. And so I saw her run, and I guess that's what gave me the inspiration. I wanted to be a runner. And good basketball player, baseball player. Let's see, and she bowled. She was a good bowler. And when she rode the bus, when it would stop, those kids had to get out and push the bus. And she was just always, you know, she loved her Savior. She was always just so spiritual. To this day she is. And she just set such a good example for me and my sister and everybody that was around her. And yep, she would always remind us when we come in, wash your hands, wash your hands. Keep your hands and your fingernails clean, keep your nails clean. And she was such a good cook. Could she make those fried apricot pies? To this day, there's nobody that can make them like her. And I've tasted them everywhere I've ever lived. And she was just a very obedient child. She just took care of, you know, everybody. And a hard worker, real hard. She worked till she was 89 years old.
What did she do?
And she drove a car till she was 90.
Wow.
And what she did, she would go sit in the houses, and people would come, and she'd show them the lots, you know, where there was lots for the builders to build a house. And now her daughter shows the lots, but also the houses are built on, you know, they're built already. And yeah, she worked till she was 89 years old.
Wow.
Her first 40 years of working, she worked for Safeway. Yeah, oh, I could tell you so many